Did you find Sonny and Kate?
No.
Do you think something's wrong?
Something is wrong. We're falling apart.
How awful it was for you to find out that Franco is the biological father of this baby, Jason. I was in shock too. But our marriage is strong. We can get through anything together.
Yeah, together.
Yes, Jason, together. You're my husband. I want to raise this baby with you and be a family like we always planned. Yes, we can do this together.
How can we be in this together when you've kept me in the dark?
I told you I was waiting until I had good news. I wanted to spare you.
Sam, I hated that you had to go through this alone. But you weren't alone. Were you?
Go home. It's been a long night.
It's a simple question. Were you alone when you went to get that paternity test?
Jason,
Sam,
please.
just tell me what happened before I got there. Were you alone?
Yes, I was alone when I got the test. I was waiting to tell you until the results
I know,
came
I understand that, but you were talking to some guy at the hospital.
Oh, that's right. Elizabeth said
It's
I
not
was talking
about
to some
Elizabeth.
guy.
It's about the guy you were talking to at the hospital. It was McBain, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yes.
Why did you want McBain with you for the DNA test?
I only met him at the hospital so he can give me a sample of Franco's DNA.
That's your contact at the FBI that you couldn't tell me about.
He called in a favor for me. Yes, he offered
How
his
did you
help.
even know that you needed a sample of Franco's DNA anyway, Sam? You told him that day at Alexis's house?
Jason, roughly an hour before I got to my mother's house, I had just been at Ferncliff, and I just had found out that Franco was your twin brother, and that the DNA sample that we already did was meaningless. So yes, I went to my mother's house because I needed advice. I needed somebody to talk to.
You talked to McBain instead.
I was upset. It just came out.
You couldn't help yourself?
Jason, I needed someone.
Why
I didn't
not
know
talk
what to do.
Mom or talk to me?
Okay, you're right. I needed him.
You needed John McBain?
I felt like I was drowning, Jason. He was there.
Yeah, he was there, just like the church, just like the hospital. Any place else? I mean, after you got the DNA sample, you told him everything about Franco, me, and the baby. Was that it?
None of this
Yes,
matters.
it does matter. Did you see him again after that? Where, Sam?
On the pier.
When?
After I got the results back.
So you walked out of the hospital with the test results, and then what?
I had the envelope in my hand, and I went down to the pier to read them alone.
And he was just there?
I didn't invite him. I just ran into him, Jason. It was an accident.
Sam, just tell me that you didn't open the envelope in front of him. Please, that you didn't share the results with him.
I'm so sorry. I did.
John McBain was the first person to find out the baby isn't mine.
No, I was the first person. Jason, I'm the one who's pregnant.
He was there, Sam.
I almost couldn't do it, Jason. I had the envelope in my hand, and I wanted to throw it into the water. I didn't want anything to change. I didn't want you to lose this baby that you already love.
What happened next?
I read the words on the page, and everything went dark. And John helped me. He gave me the courage to call you, Jason, to actually tell you the truth. You got it. Does that make everything better? I mean, I told you everything. Now you know it all. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't tell you everything. John was here earlier tonight.
He was here tonight?
Yeah.
Well, what'd you say?
I told him how I thought you couldn't love this baby now that you know the truth. I mean, in the end, that's what this is really about. Isn't it, Jason?
Sam, this isn't about the baby. It's about you lying to me. It's about you shutting me out. Confiding in someone I specifically asked you not to. If you can't understand that, then there's nothing else to talk about.
Jason.
If you want to talk to somebody, go talk to him.